The weather outside is frightful, and the lava is so delightful. So with no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Hello and welcome to Alpha Leaf Gaming. Man, winter time is finally here, and winter is both one of my favorite and the least favorite times of year. I mean, just getting out is a nightmare. But whether you love it or hate it, you gotta admit it's one of the most used themes in movies, books, and of course, video games. So today, we're gonna count down the top 10 best winter levels in Nintendo games. Number 10, Iceland from Super Mario Bros. 3. This isn't to be confused with the small Scandinavian nation in the North Atlantic. The Iceland in Super Mario Bros. 3 is completely different. When Super Mario Bros. 3 came out for the NES in 1988 or 1990 if you're American, it brought with it a revolutionary new idea, world themes. This was a great idea as, you know, it's not so fun like the original Super Mario Bros. So every single world is basically the same theme and there's really nothing special about it. So this was a neat addition, but the only problem was these themes got used over and over and over and over and over. Oh my. Now the first level of Iceland is grassy. This is fitting as the shows go on in Iceland, things get colder and colder. And also, the best thing about Iceland in my opinion is the music. Here, have a listen. Man, is this theme great. It's so mysterious and creepy, and boy does it give me chills down my spine. This theme is so good it's been used in various other Nintendo games, like Mario Party. And Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Now, the levels in Iceland are what you expect. They're icy and slippery. The problem I have with Iceland is a lot of the levels are auto-scrollers. I hate auto-scrollers, and Iceland has a lot of them, but the castles really outdo themselves. They have very thought-out level design, and it's home to one of the greatest power-ups in Mario history, the Hammer Suit. I love this power-up. You can kill almost any enemy with it. You can kill Worms, Boos, and you can even kill Bowser with it. Now, the only problem I have with Iceland is its difficulty. I have a really hard time enjoying it when I have to keep starting the world over and over again. But fortunately for me, most other places on the list are pretty easy and relaxing. Number 9, Blade Mountain from Pac-Man World 2. Yes, I know this isn't a Nintendo game. I wasn't really thinking when I wrote this script, and I would have changed the title to Top 10 Winter Levels in Video Games, but then people would be asking, why is 90% of the levels on this list Nintendo games? And they'd be complaining about some of their favorite levels from all the video games not being on this list, so let's just keep it Nintendo games. But Blade Mountain is a very fun level, and boy do I have a lot of great memories and stories of this level, but I'll get back to those in a bit. Level starts off with this Ranger guy giving Pac-Man some ice skates. Then you start the level. Blade Mountain is both one of the funnest and hardest levels in video games. You have to use the ice skates to jump at the right time over these slopes to jump over water and cliffs, and you will die a lot. But this brings up a good memory from a few years ago. A couple years ago when I was at my uncle's, he had this game, and me, him, and my cousin would play it, and when we got to this level, we had the time of our lives. Well, it was hard, but also we had a fun time of our lives. First, it was my turn. Then when I died, it went to my uncle. Then when he died, to my cousin. And when she died, it went back to me. And we kept switching and switching, and then it took us over 100 tries before we even beat this level. The memories. I think the best thing about Blade Mountain is that it manages to turn one of the most frustrating levels in the game into one of the funnest. But don't worry, there's plenty of more fun levels on this list. And not hard ones. Well, there's a few hard ones, but we'll get to that in a bit. Number 8. White Wafers from Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. So many fun memories and it's such a relaxing game. In fact, in getting the footage for this video, I actually played so much of it that I actually ran out of space on my SD card to record it all. But if there's one area of the game that's not relaxing, it's Onion Ocean. I hate water levels, especially when they're not relaxing. I hate swimming. In ocean, when you're swimming, most copy abilities won't work, so you have to blow bubbles. When you do have a copy ability that will work like a sword or parasol, one hit and you lose it and you can't get it back, and then you have to go back to blowing bubbles. So it's only fitting that after you get through the most frustrating world in the game, it gets the most relaxing. White Wafers, an awesome relaxing level. Eat snowman, fight apes, but the best thing about it is the music. Fitting scenery, fitting music, fitting boss fight with a Yeti at the end. Winter levels can't get any better than this. Spoiler, they can! Sorry about that. Number 7. Freeze Flame Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy. So this level isn't completely a snow level. It's half Winter Wonderland and half Hell. But today we'll focus on the Winter Wonderland and not the Hell part, okay? First star of the galaxy is the frozen peak of Baron Ball. You start off on a donut made of ice, and then you find a penguin who challenges you to a race, and it's here that you learn the best thing about Freeze Flame Galaxy, skating. Now, if you're on an icy surface and you spin the Wii remote, you can skate, and it's so fun. You can go really fast and do cool jumps. Then you catch the penguin, get the warp star, and go on to the next section, with more ice to skate on and more freezing water. Then you get the ice flower, which allows you to walk on water and use these fountains as platforms. And then you get up here, and there's these freaky enemies who try pushing you into water. They kind of just freak me out. And then you get to the boss, Baron Ball. Who, does anyone get reminded of Chief Chili from Super Mario 64 DS? Oh, just me? Oh well. You defeat him by going through these platforms and going underneath the hill to get an ice flower. Then you walk across the water, wall jump up to his platform, then avoid his attack, then spin him, and he turns into a rock, then you spin him again, and he gets hurt. Do that 3 times and boom, you get the star. Now, there are a few other missions on this list I would mention, but I would run out of time. So, let's just move on. But Freeze Flame Galaxy is one of the best winter levels ever. Number 6. Secret Mine from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Now, when I think of the Luigi's Mansion games, Christmas cheer isn't really the first thing that pops up. Secret Mine is the 4th mansion you get to in the game. Secret Mine is an old abandoned mine atop a hill riddled with ghosts. Secret Mine is fairly short compared to the other mansions in the game, only having 3 missions. In the first mission, Luigi must rescue Blue Toad. Luigi gets to the Secret Mine, and you start off in this warm, cozy cabin, and then ghosts. Luigi sucks up the ghosts, rescues the Toad, and goes into the mine, which you need Toad to solve puzzles to progress, and then you get to this point. This part is the hardest part of the game. I hate this tightrope with my entire being. To get past the tightrope, you have to walk slowly, and you have to keep the circle pad back and forth to keep from falling. And then there's this wind! And this wind makes everything harder because it can blow you off and you have to fall off and then you take 5 damage. If I had a dime for every time I died during this level, I would have enough money to buy an entire new copy of this game. Oh, sorry about that rant, but other than that, Secret Mind's a pretty great world, and the boss is pretty cool, but I can't talk about Secret Mind without talking about these things. They're so cute. I mean, creepy. Yeah, creepy. Okay, let's move on. Number 5. Snowland from Kirby's Epic Yarn. Okay, enough of the challenging levels like Iceland, Blade Mountain, and Secret Mind. Let's go for a relaxing level. I know it has to relax me because you can't die in Kirby's Epic Yarn, so that's good. A music here is phenomenal. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, phenomenal. Sorry, I really suck at spelling. But the themes are so good, and the game having a yarn theme makes these places feel even cozier, makes it feel like your balls are gonna explode with childhood nostalgia. Well, that might have not been the best analogy, but you get my point. Snowland has some really great levels. It has snowy fields, which is just snowy fields, cozy cabin, a ball-tingling level where the ceiling and walls are trying to kill you. It has Mount Slide, an awesome snowboarding level, Frosty Wheel, and then there's finally the boss fight with King Dedede, who is fairly easy and the music is epic. Get it? Kirby's Epic? Okay, I'm done. But Snowland is one of the best levels in video games. But this is only number 5, so feel some narrow battle. Number 4. Crappy Snowland from Mario Kart 64. Okay, originally this spot was gonna be given to Snowhead from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, but the only problem was I didn't feel like going through hell to get this footage. I would have had to play for a lot of the game all over again to get to certain cutscenes in this place. And then, I only have the 3DS version. So, just look at the quality of Luigi's Mansion Dog boot footage. It's hell recording 3DS game. Anyway, on to Crappy Snowland. It is a very cool level. Haha, get it? Cool. I'll walk out. Anyway, there's snow, freezing water, snowmen shaped like Mario, exploding snowmen. Wait. Oh yeah, there are exploding snowmen. There are snowmen that when you touch them, they explode. Man, imagine like if it was like that in real life. Heh, this snowman will keep people out of my driveway. Heh, oh crap, here comes a call. No! Heh, well, maybe it's best that it's not like that in real life. But Crappy Snowland is a very cool level, and made this video come out over a week earlier than it would have if I chose to stick with Snowhead. Number 3. Cool Mountain from Super Mario 64. Yeah, baby! We get to talk about one of my favorite games, Mario 64. There are 2 cold levels in the game, Cool Mountain and Snowman's Land. I like them both, but I decided to go Cool Mountain just cause, okay, you start off the level on this cliff thingy, and then you see a house with a chimney and a penguin. So you pick up the penguin, and nothing really happens. You just put her down, then you read a sign that says, Santa's not the only one who can go down chimneys, but you obviously go down a chimney, and then you end up in this cool secret slide level. Then you see this penguin who challenges you to a race. Point of this race is you slide down the slide on your butt. But if you fall off the slide, it's certain death. And sometimes the penguin pushes you off. Wait, no! Monoro! And then there's the actual level itself. There's these cool slides you can slide down. And then there's this mobile penguin who lost your baby. So when you find the baby on top of this house, and you give it to her, but it turns out she's not her mother. Oh, how sad. And there's no actual mother in this level. So this baby penguin has no mother. What were you thinking, Nintendo? So, it turns out that the real baby is that one you found at the beginning of the level. So, you grab her, then you jump down, and you have to get lucky, but don't be like me and have her be on edge of this slope where you can't get her, and you just have to get lucky, so then you jump down again and get her to her, and you get a star. Fun fact, you can actually kill the baby if you just pick her up and then put her at the end of the cliff. Oh. Oops. No, please, have mercy. No. Number 2, Shovel Valley from Paper Mario. So yeah, for this number, I'm gonna have to show you pictures instead of video for some parts because, yeah, I didn't feel like playing for the entire game over again just to get to this place so I can show you footage of it. So, you're gonna have to do pictures for some parts of it. So, Shovel City is in the 7th chapter of the game. After you beat chapter 6, you go deeper and deeper down into sewers until you reach this blue door, but you can't open it. So you do random crap until you find Merlin who tells you about Shovel Valley, and now for some odd reason you can open the door. Nintendo logic. So you enter it, and then you enter a freezing room in the sewers. You go down this pipe, get into this room that's also freezing, go into this pipe, and you end up in Shovel City. So then you try to leave, but you need the mayor's permission to leave. So you go to the mayor's house, open the door, go into his room, and he's dead. Oh, well, we better leave here and try to find a different way out of this city. Okay, no! So as it turns out, the mayor is dead. Yeah, pretty dope for a Mario game. So then, you can't leave the town now because the people think you're murderers. Wait, shouldn't you get arrested, not just... well, you can't leave the city, go back to Sewell, so you're stuck. Until you talk to this awful guy who goes and investigates, and you find out the mayor wasn't really dead at all. So then you're allowed to leave the city, so you leave the city and go into Shovel Valley. There are a couple other parts that I would mention, but I don't want to give spoilers. But the valley is awesome, and the music is also awesome. And then there's Crystal Palace, which the music, is phenomenal! Oh man! Crystal Palace has tons of confusing puzzles and various other stuff. It's so confusing. And there's the boss, the Crystal King. I think I got that right. I would show you some footage, but I didn't really feel like going the entire game just to show you it. So here are some pictures. Shovel City might be the best winter level in video games. Except there's one better. Number 1. Chili Waddles from Mario Party 3. Whenever I think of winter levels in video games, this one always pops up into my mind. It's my favorite board in the game, and there are tons of great mechanics. There's this icy lake that you can use to skip a lot of the board, but only one person can stand on it. If more than one person stand on it, the ice breaks. Okay, I'm gonna get closer to this star. Wait, no! Mario, you idiots! No! The music is, like the rest of the places on this list, phenomenal, but in my opinion, the best thing about this place is the detail on the board. I mean, look at all this detail. Look at it. Look at all the snowmen, penguins, look at all this. Oh, they really didn't have to put all this detail in it. Well, those were, in my opinion, the top 10 best winter levels in Nintendo games. Well, 9 Nintendo, 1 Namco, but please put your favorite winter level in the comment section below, and stay tuned for more Alpha Leaf Gaming.